documentary. What's going on here tonight?
Well, we actually carved this totem pole in representation of Tokitae, and we're coming down the west coast, making various stops at universities and cities. We're calling out church groups, citizen groups, environmental groups, and citizens to all help us increase the voice, increase the demand for Tokitae's release and return. She's been used for 48 years, and it's time to retire Tokitae and let her come home.
Why is it important for me to this fish goes back? Why should I care?
Well, part of our problem as human beings is that we have treated the earth like it's always going to heal. And right now we know with global warming and a lot of the destruction that we've done to the earth and to the waters, we pretty much have destroyed a future possibility for our children to have any type of quality life. And so we're calling out, we're asking the population to recognize that Tokitae is a symbol. You know, she needs to come home, she needs to have her freedom, and then we need to work with her to restore the quality of the Salish Sea, to restore the salmon populations that her pod lives upon. And that's going to require public awareness, public dedication, public participation, and coordination. We need governments, federal, state, and local governments to all work with us, because there's a lot of municipal waste and other waste that's being dumped into the waters. There's corporate waste going into the waters, and so we're trying to create a conscience. You know, and Tokitae deserves to come home and be able to be free, swim free in good, pure waters of the Salish Sea.
You know, what do you hear about? You mentioned that some people think she'll die when she comes home. Is that a real concern? I mean,
well, it's kind of you know, that question is, will she die if she comes home? The problem with that is that they're rationalizing her captivity and the continued exploitation of Tokitae.
So started again with that whole idea. So I'm thinking, you mentioned that this fish could die. So there's a lot of people that would say that there's something to be said for captivity. How would you respond to that?
There's a lot of people that ask the question whether or not Tokitae will die. We believe she wouldn't. We believe that she will thrive in the waters of the Salish Sea. Part of the problem is that they've taught her to perform in order to get her food. And so she will have to be rehabilitated. And over at Orca Island, we have looked at this smaller cove that could be netted off, but it's extremely deep water in a very large area where she could be held and trained to eat live fish and trained to be thriving in her own waters that she originally was born in. Her family goes right past that property, so they'll be able to communicate. She still sings the song of her family. She still sings the songs of the pod. And you know, a lot of people like to think of her as an animal, but she's a being, and she has family awareness. She has a mind and a body, and we know that unification with her clan and her family would help her thrive.
And Jewel, who are you? Who are you? You're a representative of the tribe or of the...
No, I'm yeah. My name is Jewell James. I'm the head carver of the House of Tears Carvers, and we're asked by our tribal leaders to carve a totem pole in order to create a campaign for public awareness. We are working with tribal council members Fred Lane and Nick Lewis, and as well as the tribal chairman Jeremiah Julius. They're the primary contacts for us, and through them we're working in conjunction with the Lummi Nation.
Guess what? The Lummi Nation. Who's the Lummi Nation? Hold on.